Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel for another What If. This is going to be What If Goku got the Ikari form, part 7.5. Before we start the video, I'd like to say, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, sub to the channel, and like the video if you enjoy. When it's done, we can start the What If. So in part 7, we went over the Cell Saga and the Android Saga, and it was very fun. Vegeta actually was the one who got the final blow, as he unlocked Super Saiyan 2. Now, let's go over the 7-year time skip, but before that, I'd like to make a little recon. Yamcha went in, but he didn't go in with his son, as his son, I forgot he was 2 years old. So maybe in a few years he would be, but he isn't old enough at this point. Let's get over the Saiyans, and then we can move over to the humans. Goku and Raditz are training together, but Vegeta actually hates and he despises Raditz, as he killed him in this timeline. So Vegeta trains himself, and he is able to access Super Saiyan 2, but no Super Saiyan 3. Goku and Raditz train for the whole time, with Gohan and Piccolo actually joining in. Gohan is on the brink of Super Saiyan 2, as he isn't able to train as much, but he still trains a lot. And Raditz and Goku have both accessed Super Saiyan 2, with Goku being able to go Super Saiyan 3 sometimes, but it has a lot of strain on his body. The Saiyans focused on going past Super Saiyan 2 throughout most of the years, but they just calm down sometimes and they try to learn more moves, try to be more versatile, and not just Super Saiyan for their strength and their training. Piccolo knows he's falling behind, so during about the 5-year point, he goes to train with King Kai actually, as he knows that if there's a huge threat and somehow Goku isn't able to beat it, or Raditz, he knows he's gonna have to be able to help. And he's very strong for a base form, but he's not nearly as strong as the Super Saiyan 2s and 3s. So he goes to train with King Kai. And by the end of the 2 years' time, he's able to use Kaioken times 20 and sometimes 40 even. Now, I'd say we could get into Vegeta. Vegeta eventually just lives at Capsule Corp, you know? He doesn't go with Bulma like in canon, that's actually Yamcha. And Yamcha is kind of scared of Vegeta sometimes, because he had Super Saiyan 2, right? And Vegeta at the end of this is at the brink of Super Saiyan 3. He's about to make it, but he isn't able to do it yet, and he doesn't like the stamina drain, as he accessed it once, but he didn't like how it was. He then just continues to train, and as he goes even harder. Yamcha actually joins him sometimes, even though he's scared if Vegeta gets mad he may kill him, but Yamcha knows he's very strong, as he actually goes to train with Piccolo, but he went there about the 3-year time. And he trained there for about 2 months and came back, as he then went back when he heard Piccolo was going there, and his son was actually old enough, he was 7, so obviously Kaioken would hurt his body, but with him training with Yamcha and Vegeta sometimes, he was actually a very, very strong kid. He was obviously weaker than Trunks in canon, but in base power, he wasn't even that far from Trunks. So, they go to get Kaioken, and by the end of this, in base, he is as strong as Trunks, but not Super Saiyan. The 2 humans in Namekian train on King Kai's planet. Krillin doesn't go there, Tien doesn't go there, nobody else goes there. But we haven't gone into Goten. I forgot to do him earlier. So Goten was actually training with his dad and his uncle in this timeline. And he wasn't made to be as much of a Goku clone since, well, Goku's alive. But he still has the same hair and stuff. But Goten isn't able to use Super Saiyan in this. I'm gonna have him use Ikari, since I think it's kind of whack that he got Super Saiyan at such a young age. He was only 7. So in this, he's only going to have Ikari. If you guys want him to have Super Saiyan in the next part, in part 8, which is up to you guys, I can give it to him right before Buu, if you want. But he won't even need it, because he doesn't do much until until the end of the Buu Saga, when he goes into the time chamber. Which will be very important, which you'll see that in part 8, as this isn't going over the Buu Saga. But the humans, yeah. Yamcha can go Kaioken times 15, with him being able to break to 20, but it put a lot of strain on his body, as he trained there a lot more than Piccolo, because he trained there the 2 months before, so he has a bit of an advantage, but Piccolo's body is able to withstand more, and he was already stronger, so Piccolo is stronger than Yamcha by a large margin, especially when he goes Kaioken times 40. And then Yamcha's son, Trunks, he's able to go to Kaioken times 8, which is a lot for a kid body, actually. Krillin, he kinda just chills out in this timeline. Nothing really crazy happens with him. Same with Tien and Chiaotzu. Everything with them is actually the same. Goku, after unlocking Super Saiyan 3, he tries to master it for a while, but it's very hard to use and everything. And eventually Raditz says something. He was talking to Gohan and Goten, who both had Ikari, and he thought, well, what if we mix Ikari and Super Saiyan? So they've tried that multiple times, but they haven't been able to actually use it. The form is very hard to use and even unlock. But who knows, maybe in Part 8 it'll happen. So eventually everyone just continues training, as Gohan still meets Videl, but he teaches her lots of techniques. And she's able to train with him, Raditz, and Goku, and Goten in this. And even Piccolo, but he doesn't really come over much, because he's at the King Kai's planet now. So yeah, Videl's going to be a lot stronger, not going to be anything crazy, maybe like 2 times as much as she was in canon, which is good, but she's not that strong anyway. I think at this point, we could say it's a good time to do it. So, who's Raditz going to get with? Launch, I thought of too generic. I thought of Bulma, but she's already dating Yamcha. So, I've narrowed it down to one person. And that's Tights, Bulma's sister. He's the same age as her, I believe. He may be a little bit younger, but I think it's a good couple, as both, I think, have similar personalities. I think would be kind of cool, especially since Tights knows Jocko. And Jocko is scared of the Saiyans, but she isn't really scared of the Saiyan. And they get together, and about around the 4 years point, Tights is pregnant. And in the 5th year, Raditz's son is born. You can name him in the comments, as I can't come up with one. And I like to let you guys choose the names for kids that I make. So we'll see him later on. He won't be in the Buu Saga, as by the time Battle of Gods even comes around, he'll only be 7. But he'll be a strong kid at least. So I don't think there's much else to cover in this What If, well, the 7.5. So we'll get into the Buu Saga, as the 7-year time skip is over now, and Babidi arrives on Earth at the same time of the 25th World Tenkaichi. Alrighty, I hope you guys did enjoy this 7.5. Obviously, this is only an 8-minute video, but I really enjoyed it, and it's a 7.5. That's what it is. It's a video meant to get out, just to tell a bit of time, and not much. Not be something crazy, you know? So, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Remember all the promotion I did in the beginning, so do that again. I'm not going to say it all again, because it's annoying, and I don't like promoting all the time, but we're trying to get 450 subs by the end of January. By the time this comes out, it might be the end of January. Not sure when it's coming out. But I think we can get there. We're at 434 right now. And we only need 16, and we have 10 days at the time I'm making this. So I really hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!